Hello and welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. My name is Sibylle and your mission today is to find out what your passions can do for your health. I had the idea to this feature when I wrote an article that I recently published in the Elephant Journal. I'll link the article in the description below just in case you're interested. It was about how you can actually change your life through your passions. And this got me thinking because my life was changed, especially in every area, but especially in the area of health. I used to always try to be healthy, like to eat well and to work out, but it was a bit of a drag and I often fell off the wagon and I didn't stick with something. And ever since I started connecting this to my passions, I've had no problem sticking with it anymore. I'll give you an example. One of my passions is archery, field archery. And in order to shoot my bow for 2 hours in the forest, I need stamina and I also need strength. In the past, I have sometimes injured my joints. I've injured my shoulder from archery and I had tendonitis here in my elbow from a different passion. And because there wasn't enough muscle strength to support them. So now it's a complete no-brainer doing my workout and building muscle, building strength, because that directly enables me to stick with my passions. And the same goes for endurance training and my passion of dancing or hiking. So that's what got me the idea to give you a feature here with a couple of tasks that will help you use your passions for your health. Your first task in this is to determine your health needs. What is your passion, or what are your passions if you're multi-passionate? Now, if your passions involve physical activities such as the ones that I just mentioned, my own, then it's fairly obvious. I mean, you might do a sport or something that uses particularly one part of the body or just one side of the body. So you need to train the other side or the other half of the body just so you don't become lopsided or you cause injury by one-sided overuse. Or it might require stamina or endurance. But there are some less obvious connections as well. For example, if your passion involves learning anything, you need to be clear-headed. You can't be foggy-brained. You also need energy. You need to feel awake and alert and energetic. And for example, writing or playing a musical instrument requires functional hands. I have a lot of personal experience with that, I can tell you. And an absence of inflammation, things like that. So most passions are in some way or other connected to your health. Find out what that connection is and maybe make a note of it. You can write it down or make a note of it mentally. And that's your first task. And your next step is to figure out a way to meet your health needs. And to do that, I invite you to look at the following areas. The first one is sleep and rest. You need energy and you need good quality sleep. So how much sleep, how much rest do you get? Do you get enough? Do you get regular sleep? Maybe read up a little bit about it. You need to be functional and clear-headed. So look after your sleep and after your rest. The second is called exercise. I've already talked about this before. Exercise is so beneficial for the brain and for everything that's connected with the brain. I recommend you read the book Spark by John J. Ratey, which is fantastic and has really completely changed my whole attitude towards physical exercise. It's basically a miracle cure for pretty much anything. And the third thing is called food. Now, we all know that food and health are connected, right? But I'm not going to preach to you to start eating only what the latest health fad tells you, low fat and low carb and low anything, which to me usually translates into low joy. Don't do that. Figure out which foods do you good, your own body. So that requires, and this is something that goes beyond this video. This is a task that is a bit more long-term. Get into the habit of checking in with your body after you've eaten a meal. Like maybe half an hour later, how do you feel? Some foods make you energetic and fired up, and some make you want to put your head down and go to sleep. Find out which is which. Forget the strict rules. Just find out what is good for you, for your own body, and eat more of those. Your health is important, but it's not an abstract concept. It's the concrete path to your joy through your passions. And that makes it a lot of fun to work on it and to optimize it, because that enables you to be your best self and to show and fully show up for your passions and get the most enjoyment, passion and joy out of it. And that's what it's all about. Your third task, as usual, is to let me know. I would love to hear from you. What do you think of this? What are your insights here? Hit the reply button on the email that you got the link to the video with and write to me, and I will reply to you within 24 hours as quickly as I can. I love hearing from you. Now, if you didn't get an email with a link to the video, that means you're not part of the Wild Spirits community, and you should definitely join us. Go to wildspiritscoaching.com and fill in the little form there. You will get 1 email per week. That's 100% spam free. You'll get the link to the video, but lots of additional information as well. You get there's often recommendations, books and other resources, and sometimes there are special offers that are exclusive only to my subscribers that nobody else ever gets to see. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com and sign up. You can also Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That'll get you to the website as well. Thank you for watching.